Efficiency, I think that's something that we're really, and it's about how we get there more so than just, hey guys, we need at-bats to end faster, but there's strategy involved. Certainly there's a mentality shift that's involved at times, and getting guys to be confident in themselves and what their stuff's going to provide for them. And, we're only not even 2 times through the rotation yet. And so I think some of these steps are just kind of organically in front of us, but, also it's our job to understand these guys and learn these guys a little bit faster and become more efficient.
What you saw with Sugano, is that kind of how he's advertised with that pitch mix?
Yeah, I think, I told him after the game, you have a ton of versatility, and, what the splitter may not have been yesterday, the cutter took its place, or the two-seam took its place. So, he can beat guys in a lot of different ways, and it doesn't have to be, 92 to 95. As we saw yesterday, the highest velo fastball on the day was 93 by both teams. So, in that type of environment, with that type of climate, he can pitch in, he can make guys a little bit more comfortable on that side of the plate, but ultimately, he's got the requisite arsenal and doesn't need all of it every single time he goes out there.
Because of the conditions, as you mentioned, his four-seamer was averaging 90 miles an hour, but he still got 8 swings against it, 5 of them were whiffs.
Right.
How was he able to kind of play up with that fastball because of his pitch mix?
I think guys expect him to control the bottom of the zone a lot, and so I think there's some effectiveness when he's able to elevate purposefully, and with quality reps to quality locations up there. And he threw some really nice four seams yesterday, and I think guys are going to have to really respect the split, and I think their eyes are going to be down a bit hunting that, whether it's to swing or to take it, and his ability to throw quality, uncomfortable pitches at the top and close to these guys is going to be something that's valuable for him.
Dean talked the other night about being Babbitt, but obviously pitching to a lot of contact. When you talk about efficiency and pitching in the strike zone, is that something that you talk with them about, not worrying about necessarily the result of the play, but more that you were able to generate soft contact?
Yeah, I think those are wins, and obviously we know this is a game that you can do everything right and get the worst result or a wrong result. So we want to be a little bit more process over outcome. But yeah, when you face a team like this, and you face a team possibly like Toronto, where they're a little bit more contacty and they could do some things with 2 strikes, that you're kind of going to be in the hands of the baseball gods. And so it's effectively communicating with our guys inside the pitching group and understanding, what are the right things to throw and when, and how are these things sort of shaking out. Not just last year and the year before that, but how are they performing right now, and what results are we getting on them now? And so that's part of our job early in the year, is start to understand, why things are happening the way they are and what things mean.
What have you seen so far this season from CNL Perez, and what does he need to do to get back on track?
Yeah, I thought he had a really, really good camp. I thought he was very, very relaxed and very, very focused in camp, and I think since we've gotten to opening day, it seems like there's a little bit more added internal pressure on himself. So just trying to get him to understand that he has the things that he needs in his tool belt right now, and it doesn't have to be a more is more type of thing. And so we're just talking about honestly internal mental efficiency, which is for him is less is more. And so he's chasing that. He's in a really good spot right now.
Are the better results from Baker simple as an uptick in velocity and that change grip on the changeup?
Yeah, I think it speaks to a guy that's not here to mess around, and a guy that's really, really been focused since he walked out of the door after the 24 season, and worked, and got himself to this place, and he's ultimately very confident in who he is, and he can be a horsepower guy, but as you saw yesterday, a guy comes in and he throws three breaking balls right away to Renfroe, and 2 outs on 3 pitches, and so that's. We don't know where everybody fits right now, but that type of guy can fit anywhere in our bullpen for us.